Okay, hey you guys, I am at the track meet today, so you guys are going to start your first day of review by doing a giant one-pager. We have not done a one-pager in this class this year. Maybe you've done it in English before. We used to do these a long time ago, but we're using this as review for day one. So directions are on Canvas. It is this page that you are seeing here. Please follow the directions. It is pretty self-explanatory. You're going to have a big sheet of paper that I or the sub will give you, and you are going to divide up each part of the directions between all of the group members. Make sure you know who your groups are. I will assign them or they'll be given to you. So kind of based off of your table group. So I wanted to point out that with all of the stuff that you're going to be doing today, it really is heavily based around vocabulary, because that's really what your exam is going to be about. Vocabulary is going to be embedded in every single question. So that's what we're looking at today with each of the units. So you're going to be with your group and you will be given which unit you're going to focus on. I just want to point out that this bullet point right here. So each unit has terms and models that you are going to put on your giant one-pager. There are directions down below that we'll look at in a second, but what I want you to look at is that you should not just define them. I want to know that you know what the terms and models look like in the real world. So not just the textbook definition here. You need to give real world examples, either from your notes or from the textbook, but I want to see the application of the term and not just a definition. I want to know that you actually know what it is in real life. So down here you'll see, you'll see the different units. Each of the 6 units has vocab and models that you will use with your group. The actual one-pager directions look like this. Pretty simple, because the first 2 things aren't really anything to do at all. So you're going to start with number 3. It says start with a border. A border would be like around the entire page. So if this screen is like my page and my term is like basketball, I'm not just going to write out the term basketball everywhere. I'm going to draw some pictures. Here's my great basketballs around the edge of my paper, right? That's what a border is. Here's a net, right? Like I would draw pictures all the way around the side of my paper. Okay, that's what a border would be. For number 4, it says choose 5 terms. So 5 terms from the list from the previous page, and you're going to give your own definition, not just a textbook definition. Okay, so if my term is basketball, I would explain basketball in my own terms. And then for number 5, I would include my analysis of those terms by explaining the relevance. So why is basketball important to the unit? Okay. Number 6 says draw a visual for one of the models or terms. So again, you would choose something. Maybe I choose a referee. Okay. And I'm going to draw my referee stripes. Okay. Number 7 says a word cluster around the image. So 6 and 7 are kind of together. So a word or a word cluster would be like, I don't know, b-ball, foul, whistle, whatever terms could explain your image. Okay. Number 8 says to write a poem. An acrostic poem is one that goes up and down like that, and then round, I don't know, whatever, right? That's what an acrostic poem is. Number 9, 10, and 11 are pretty high level here. So with 9, every person is going to give a belief statement. Really, this is an opinion on whatever the subject is that you have come to learn throughout the year, or maybe your unit, something makes more sense now that we've gone through the whole year, or you've seen something in real life that you can relate to and give a belief statement with. Number 10 is to create 2 questions, and these should be higher level instead of just, oh, what is the definition of basketball or whatever. Make sure that those are a little bit higher level and that you're not getting them from the textbook. So come up with those on your own. And then the last one is to make a comparison between the unit that you have been given and a different unit from up above. And that connection should be on the deeper end. Okay, so I know that was fast, but I wanted to give you a little bit of direction since I'm not here today. Rely on your group members, talk it through. This is due today, because next week we are going to look at the other one-pagers that the other group members are doing, and we'll do some kind of reflection between the units, because from here on out we're really trying to make cross-unit connections and remembering our vocab. Okay, so that's the plan for today. This is due. If you have time, add some color and make sure I know kind of who's doing what on your poster. Okay, be good. See you guys. See you guys next week.